Hello, I'm ibxvilla, and this is Seed Sunday, a weekly series where I show you seeds for Minecraft, Xbox 60 and PS3 edition, and every other console edition, of course, that are particularly notable and worth checking out. And this week's seed is very much worth checking out, because a while back I did a video that was talking about a hardcore survival island with 0 trees, so you had to get wood from abandoned mine shafts, and people really like the idea of hardcore survival island, but people are like, oh, maybe we get one tree so that's a little bit more fair, and that's what this seed is. It's perfect for if you want a single tree, but you still want a real challenge, and with it has some challenges. So the seed is ibxvilla. It's on screen right now and in the description, and that you spawn underwater, which for me it gives you the bad impression because it's like, oh, it's going to be one of those seeds, which means if you have a bonus chest, it's also probably going to be underwater, so that's going to be a fun time. But yeah, so you spawn underwater, but you spawn at these coordinates, and then if you just head a little bit south, so make sure your thing goes south, you'll notice there's actually an island. So this is the only island within sight for a very, very long way, like several hundred blocks in each direction, and it's a tiny little island with just one tree. So this is one tree survival island, and it's a real challenge because all you get is some dirt, you get your single tree, and you get some sand. So if you want to get animals to spawn, you need to expand this island. You're going to need to get lots and lots of, area for animals to actually spawn with, because this is way too small for animals to spawn. I haven't seen a single one spawn the whole time I've been testing the seed. So yeah, you got to expand the island if you want that to happen. If you want to get some gloss, you have to actually go underneath the water because there's not much sand here. And yeah, it's going to be a real challenge if you want to do that. And that's what I love about this seed. So in the case, just, the fact that it's one tree and a pretty small island isn't enough for you, I've included 10 challenges with this seed. So they range from the first one, which is just making bread, which you might think really easy, but you actually need to get wheat seeds, which means you need to use bone meal on the grass because there's not a single piece of tall grass on the island. And they go all the way down to killing the ender dragon and getting enchanted armor. So if you want super, challenging... if you want to give yourself more of a challenge than just the seed, which I think is already quite difficult, then that's what you can do. 10 challenges. If you complete them all, let me know. Maybe even time yourself if you think that's too easy. So, yeah, that's perfect for that. So, let's just quickly show around this rest of the seed, because it's not the only island. It's just the only island that's very close. So, if you head far enough south, you do actually end up at this massive mushroom island. So, as a reward for later on, once you build a bridge or whatever to this thing, you can actually get some mushrooms, which are pretty good source of food. And yeah, you can also make mushroom stew, because there's just so... This is a massive mushroom island. It's not one of the biggest ever, but it's still really big compared to the island you start with. And then if you just look around a little closer, the other island that's quite nearby is this one over here, which is just more dirt, really, and some tall grass, in case you... I don't know, can't get a skeleton for some reason, then you could, in theory, bow over here to get some tall grass and get a single seed. Even then, you've got a low chance of getting a single seed, or like a 50-50 chance. So, yeah, they're the islands you've got close by. The rest of the islands are all very, very far away that you're probably not even going to want to boat to, because it's going to take most of your time. And for the rest of the seed, I'm going to be showing you stuff that you might consider spoilers if you don't want to see coordinates for Abandoned Mine Shaft or Stronghold. So if you don't want to see those, skip to the end of the video. I'll leave a time code on screen right now, and yeah, you can just skip right to there, and I'll talk more about the stuff. So here are some spoiler coordinates for Abandoned Mine Shafts and for Strongholds. So first I'll show you the Stronghold, because I think this is an interesting one, because... you can actually access the Stronghold without needing to dig down, because at these coordinates you can just go underwater and you're in the Stronghold itself. You're in a little cell, but it's still interesting. This doesn't actually link up to the end portal part, so you might need to use this other one though, because it is a really big Stronghold that's on multiple levels. So let's show you the rest of it. So if you just head down here, first of all, you notice that you'll actually end up in a cave if you dig down, straight down from to get to the end portal, which is nice because lots and lots of ores and just a fun place to explore in general. But yeah, see, that's where you end up. But if you head all the way down, here is the end portal. So the end portal is particularly notable on this seed because it has 0 ender pearls in there, so to make it even more challenging, you have to get all 12 yourself. You don't have 1, 2, or maybe even 3 to help you out. Just 12 all by yourself, so that's always a fun time. And then you've also just got the rest of the Stronghold to explore. It's not that incredible a Stronghold. I haven't explored it all, of course, but there's probably some chests around to be found. That's for you to decide and work out. It's a little weird from what I can see. So let's head up to the surface. I'll just use Enderpearl to get up to the surface, and then let's show you the abandoned mine shaft. So, basically, yeah, the seed actually has an abandoned mine shaft very close. Oh, teleporting. Very actually close to the island. So here is the island itself. You're of course familiar with this by now, at these coordinates. And if you just go down here, so if you look at this part of the sand island, if you just head down, wait, where is it? It's down here. At these coordinates, so just dig down from here. You might want to do something like this all around first. But yeah, do that first, and then just dig down. And although it's a really, really long dig, so might want to, make sure you have an iron pickaxe and stuff before you do this. Basically, yeah, you dig down all the way down to nearly bedrock, like level 14, like diamond level, and you end up in an abandoned mine shaft. This is a really big abandoned mine shaft. It seems quite small at first, but then it just keeps branching out and going in every direction. It has at least 3 chests I've seen so far, and one of them has something very good in that you'll notice is in the challenges. It's an enchanted book, a very good enchanted book too if you're a bow person. Definitely one worth keeping around. And yeah, it's just a pretty good abandoned mine shaft. So yeah, abandoned mine shaft and a stronghold to explore if just digging down isn't your thing, if you want to have a little advantage too. So, yeah, I hope, let me know how long it takes you guys to finish your challenges. This is everything you probably want to know from the seed. There are more islands on the seed, but they're not very notable. The one in, like, the corner that I'm facing with my arrow now, it kind of looks like a musical note, but yeah, besides that, this seed is excellent if you want a challenge, and if you want a challenge, then please do try out the seed. Be sure to like the video if that's your type of thing, because it encourages me to do more, because I do one of these seeds every week, if you can guess from the name Seed Sunday. If you're new around here, subscribe, and if you really like the video, share it with any friends that might want to see it. So, I hope you enjoyed the video, and let's go to an outro. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see more seeds from my Seed Sunday playlist, you can click on the left side of the screen, and if you're on a PC of course, and you'll be taken to my Seed for Creative Building and stuff, where I find a massive flatland in a desert, and I show you some building ideas for it, as well as just, the seed in general. It's a really, really good seed if, creative's your thing, or if just you want to build stuff, and that's all you care about. And you can click on the right side of the screen if you want to be taken to my seed from before that, which is a seed with 12 mob spawners, and because it's set in a massive snow biome, it never rains, it just snows, which is really, really cool if that's what you're into. So if you want no rain and mob spawners, click on the right. If you want seed for creative building, click on the left. If you're on a mobile device, because annotations aren't supported yet, you can go to my channel page and then scroll through that way. There isn't a better way to do it yet, unfortunately, but I'll try to leave links to something in the description. So yeah, enjoy some outro music.